I don't mind where it is you've been, and I don't care who you've been seeing, just as long as we get along. Well, my name's David Phillips, and the kind of music I make it keeps changing, but I mean, I have a lot of influences. It's kind of blues based, sometimes it's soul-ish, folky, even a bit of pop in there sometimes. It kind of moves around, but it's all within that kind of area. We've been around for quite a while, and I'm aware that you were wild. Oh my, you were just a child. I think the kind of music that I enjoy playing, that I listen to, and that I write is blues based. It has blues as a foundation, but I wouldn't say I'm a blues artist, because that kind of feels like it's too restrictive, and it's also kind of misleading for people who listen to my music, because some of it's blues, and there's obviously blues that runs all the way through it, but it's not pure blues. I'm not keeping the tradition alive in that kind of way. I think with a one-track mind, no matter how high, I believe I can climb. Oh, you'll always be my gravity that keeps me here with you. I used to play trumpet from 10 until 14. I was a trumpet player, and then I through a friend of my mum, I got into. He had a lot of Iron Maiden records and used to lend me Iron Maiden. I was about 12, and I just got into guitar music and really into heavy metal music. And then there was one time on TV, I remember I saw a documentary about guitar players, and Hendrix was part of the documentary, and that kind of snapped, and I just said, okay, I want to play guitar. So yeah, I mean, like it's still blues-based Hendrix, and like kind of some metal, obviously, Led Zeppelin and stuff like that. You know, there's always blues running through it. So. And I know that I waste time watching the stars shine. Sometimes I cross the line. I think with a one-track mind. Oh, no matter how high, I believe I can climb. You'll always be my gravity that keeps me here with you. You are my shoes, I can't float away. You are my... Yeah, well, I think people get very confused when it comes to influences. When you tell someone your influences, they expect you to sound like that, and you can be influenced by anything. I mean, I'm influenced by even stuff that I hate. I mean, I'll hear music that I think is awful, and that influences me in the fact that I try not to sound like that. So, I mean, influences don't always end up kind of shaping your actual sound. Other stuff does. And also, I mean, if you heard me play electric, then you might hear some Hendrix, because I started playing electric guitar when I first started. And there is some Hendrix in that, but it doesn't really come across in the acoustic stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm influenced by so much music, everything I listen to. Well, I'm half a mile from nowhere. I don't know which way to go. Said I'm half a mile from nowhere, and I don't know which way to go. Even if I get there, there ain't no one there I know. I mean, you always hope that maybe the stories you're telling within the song, because they're so personal. I mean, almost everything I write about is something that's happened to myself, or maybe someone close to me, but it's almost all personal experience. So you always hope that the lyrics will get through and touch someone in a deeper level than just kind of, it's just a song, you know? I mean, you never set out to do that. I don't think it's a wise idea to sit down and think, right, I want to try and create this reaction in an audience by writing. I know there's people who do that and can do it really well, but it's not. I have to I have to write something that's right for me, and then if it touches someone, then I'm lucky and I'm happy about that. And if it doesn't reach anyone, then there you go. Yeah, the new album's called Get Along, and it's as a solo artist, it's my 7th record. And what's so special about it? I never said it was special. No, it's a lot of new songs, and then there's a couple of songs on there that are songs from of my earlier record, the Rooftop Recordings. There's 2 songs on there that I've redone. I don't know, special I suppose is because it's totally DIY in that I record all the instruments. I play the drums, the bass, all the guitars, do all the vocals. I produced it, recorded it myself, and also did the artwork for it. I like to draw birds, and there's a kind of there's a few illustrations in there that I've done with pen and ink. You know, the old school where you dip the pen in the inkwell, and that real old school style of drawing. So there's a couple of illustrations there too, the front cover. Yeah, and it's out on Black and Tan Records, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's okay.
Yes, I'm trying to get us somewhere. Well, maybe nowhere's where I'll stay.
My name's David Phillips. I'm here on tour in Holland, having a wonderful time, enjoying the autumn, and you're listening to thebluesradio.com.